Tima.
And we are hungry. Okay, let's take Grace before we start talking about the food.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Masu.
Dear Father, thank you for this food that's prepared before us. Blessings are made it, blessings prepared it, cleanse us our body. In just one name we pray.
Amen. Okay, so guys, if you haven't noticed, we actually renamed the group.
Yes.
What was it last? What was it last video?
Let's eat. But change it to Fijian Lewas thanks to B.
Girl.
Thank you.
The amount of names though that we tried to come up with was
Curry munches.
man eaters.
Curry munches.
Man eaters. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, what do we have in front of us? Man, I forgot the pamphlet. Okay, what do we have in front of us?
Okay, so I don't know if you've all seen, but we did ask what type of food you guys wanted us to try next, review, whatever. This was from thanks to Andy Levere.
Yeah.
Alice. She actually wanted us to try this. So Alice, this is from Holy Basil. Is it Holy?
Yep.
In Canley Heights.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're having
and you know it's real when we're all wearing black. I know, like this wasn't planned. Okay, wait. What do we have in front of us?
What's this?
I forgot the little thing.
pamphlet. So we got little appetizers here. Spring rolls and
chicken skewers with sauce. This is mud crab in a batter, and then king prawns.
Wait, let me just show you
with
this
squid.
king prawn. Like what the hell?
Yeah,
juicy as.
Actually, I want to take this.
Yeah, take it down. And then this is what
pork
sweet stir fry.
Stir fry.
Pork belly.
And then beef salad. And then this is
the lamb
cutlet. Yes,
lamb
cutlet. Something. I'm so sorry. We'll try and
we'll leave everything down below.
Please.
And the price as well.
But also, before we also dig in, we want to say a big Vinaka. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My gosh, like literally everyone hit us up privately, DM'd us. Like seriously, the love has been so real.
So loyal.
From like overseas to like Australia to even Fiji. Like really, thank you guys so much. It means so much to us. You guys are seriously, what's your word? Loyal. Yes.
Yeah, so talk about relationships and how it...
Hey, just try this one. Just try this one. No, seriously.
No, I want to try the chicken skewer.
You know, because the last video that we did, I ate. I have to admit, I ate.
We all ate.
No, really.
And the spice?
This is crab, guys. This is... Oh, my God.
I know with the drinks as well. We forgot to talk about the drinks.
Bella, you want to explain that? Because
she's having a last pick, to be honest, because she cheated and tasted all this stuff before. So this is...
Wow, we have to tell them.
Yeah, we have to. They're loyal. They're loyal. Are you loyal?
I wanted to try it. I was so thirsty.
So this is watermelon and lychee and
pineapple.
Okay, you pick, darling. What do you want, darling?
No, you go.
Oh, okay. Vinaka.
Oh, my
God.
Try this.
You know what they say about... No, I'm joking.
Oh, yeah.
This is pineapple.
That's pineapple.
That's pineapple.
Try that.
Oh my God.
So good. Try it.
Well, then that means I can get the other...
No.
Oh my God.
Is that the lychee?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I know, it's nice. But since I cheated...
Oh my gosh, guys. Seriously. And you know, I was really concerned because Holy Basil, sorry.
Oh, I was saying Holly.
They had... Holly from Power.
Oi, Power, man.
Holy Basil, their line was backed up, and then they had the house, it was a full house, even outside seating. Then they had people waiting outside to be, you know, brought in, and then they had people waiting to pick up their orders. But for all of this that we ordered, it took them 20 minutes to get it ready. That's not bad. Yeah. It took them 20 minutes to get ready. Seriously, they're really good. Highly recommended for anyone that lives in Sydney. Go and get it. So good.
Like so far,
that crab, oh my gosh. Like
to die for it. Seriously.
Oh. Okay. Wait, what's the topic?
No. Relationships and motherhood / relationships that you had to leave and how it benefits you and how you got here.
Damn, that's a mouthful, Tima.
No, actually it was written the other way around, but you know, I can't really. And to spice up the conversation, what it was like when you were younger. What attracted boys?
I'm
what
still
it
young.
like to get in her day?
Oh.
Who's they? Who's they?
Wait, no.
You better come correct, girl.
I'm sorry.
Back when we were all younger.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so in saying that, she's trying to like show my age. I am
22.
almost in my mid-30s. I'm in my early 30s.
But you look good though.
Thanks, Bill. I'm in my early 30s. You're in your mid-20s?
Yeah.
And you're in your late 20s?
Teens.
Bye.
Teens guy. So we're just gonna keep that G. But how is it? Oh my gosh. I have to say, this day and age, they have it hard.
Oh, so much peer pressure.
Social media
And shit.
yeah, it just doesn't benefit anyone.
No. But
Hey.
in a positive way.
And I
Sometimes.
say that, people will be like, says the person who blah blah blah. But I mean relationship wise, in maintaining relationships, maintaining friendships. Because obviously everyone has a facade, like everyone, you know, has this facade on Facebook, high rollers, this, that, and don't give a damn. And then when you come and see them in real life, they really don't talk. But it's harder these
No, the
days.
best one
We
is
never
like-
had that back in our, like,
No.
when I was a teenager. I never even got a phone till I was 18. I didn't get a phone. Did you know that?
Really?
I did not have a cell phone at all during my high school years until I was 18. So I went to like work and stuff. I did not have a phone. I'm so grateful, to be honest. I was not a part of that whole fad that they have this, like kids are having phones at the age of like 8.
No. Oh.
But I don't know. That's a mouthful. How do you cover? Like how do you maintain friendships in this day and age? I honestly don't. You know, like people get easily offended with like posts or not having posts, like not being.
It's not official
you know,
until it's on social media.
exactly.
They take it to a whole nother level. Which
You
is
know,
stupid.
and it's really not about that.
I was like that when I was younger.
Well, you old now.
Wait, man, I need to control my
Backtrack.
No, but like you know, like you just, I'm very passionate when it comes to certain things, like very sensitive.
Do you get bothered with the friendships, having to maintain friendships on social media? Do you get bothered? Does it affect you? Like, do you feel like you have to maintain a sort of...
No, my friend.
No, but it's good to also keep in touch.
Yeah,
you know,
I always
like,
keep in touch with all
see
my
how everyone
girls.
is.
Yeah, and everyone I used to go to school with and whatnot. But you know, life happens, and you know you get taught.
Especially when you have kids. You just really have no time. Unless it's like family events or something like that.
I have my sister over, for example, and we haven't seen each other in 5 years, but to be honest, because of social media and, you know, having messenger calls and stuff like that, it's opened us up to, like, feeling she's been with me all along. You know, it's different, obviously, because she's here physically, but I feel like she never missed out on anything in my life. She knows everything. And, you know, vice versa. So I think that's, you know, that's great in that sense. Like, family members are very much, like, just a click away, so to say.
But in saying that, are you bothered when certain people don't really keep in touch with you and it's just like...
No, I don't.
Yeah, I'm not bothered.
I'm not bothered. Seriously, I have more important things to be bothered about.
Yeah.
But you know, that's to say to everyone, like, don't be bothered. Don't be affected. Like, the friendships that you maintain, you know, that really matter, the people that really matter to your life and that are there to invest in your life positively are there for a reason.
Yeah.
And then friends that have come and gone are there for a season. It's not, you know, they're not supposed to ride with you through everything. I've had some friends that are like ride or die, that I thought were ride or die. And like we've severed ties, and that's okay. Like, it's not to say that I disrespect them or vice versa. It just sort of happens, you know? Like,
But
I wish them well, and
yeah, you wouldn't be a bitch.
No, I wouldn't.
No,
I would not ignore them. I'm not that kind of person. I talk too much. Like if they try to like, girl, you better turn around right now, you mungie. Insert description afterwards.
you know.
I'm just saying for what it is.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's harder these days, man. What do you think about the generation now with their relationships? How was it different to your time to now?
Oh my gosh, you see everything.
Most of the...
No one is safe. Because it's bound to end up on social media.
Oh, you know what irks me though? When people are like, my soulmate, my ride or die. Break up 2 weeks later. Oh my god, why?
Yeah,
why?
they're too quick
That's
these
like
days.
shit, man. You need
like
to know.
These days, some of them don't take their time.
I mean, this just touches back on what I said last year, like, just with people being in love with an image and like being in love with how it needs to be.
Yeah.
And then when they enter into it, they're like, no, I'm not ready to be locked down. I'm not ready to be locked down. I want to like party, but they want their, hey babe, boot up. Girl,
Hey.
bye. Hey, hey.
She's
She's about to start singing a song.
No, but that is so true though.
My husband and I, we had nothing. I literally had to memorize his phone. To be honest, I still remember the number. Can I say it? I still remember it because that's how much it was like stuck in my head. I don't remember his number now.
Nokia days?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
We had Nokias. My ringtone was UB40, Kingston Town, and I'd have to go to, before I had the phone though, that was like after. But when he had a phone, and when I'd have to call him, I had to memorize it, and his number is 0422 698 726.
Wow.
Yeah. And that was when I was 16 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I remember that every day. I call that number. Does that say a lot? Much? No, but like we didn't have the pressures of social media, I feel, until just before we got married, because then after it was like we're reading too much of what people were saying or not saying. Like, you know, I was in my early 20s.
Everyone was in their feelings about what other people had opinions about.
Yeah.
I mean, some people still do now.
Yeah. And I remember like, oh my gosh, I remember like my husband like made a massive thing when I like wore like, he didn't get like on my case about it, but he was like, why are you wearing a boob tube top? And I'm like, man, this generation now like basically wearing their coochies out. Like it's, you know, from the difference from like back in the early 2000s to like now the mid, you know, millennium sort of thing.
Like,
it's changed.
If you put a photo of a 16-year-old back in the day to a 16-year-old right now,
girl, you look like a 12-year-old back then.
We were conservative, man.
But nowadays it's like you look like a 20,
Mm-hmm.
like you're 16. Like
It's dangerous, actually.
Mm-hmm.
chill out.
Like, it's the times have changed, man. I feel like that's just how it is. Forever evolving.
Never ending.
But biblically it says that as well, you know? Like, there's nothing new under the sun. So what was done years ago will come out again, but just differently. Like, you know, people obviously going to put their twists in life.
Yeah.
So when people are like, oh, the shade, she copied me. Girl, read, no, jokes. You know, nothing is new. Like, there's forever it's just evolving, but just evolving differently. Man, this peanut sauce is like mint. I want like,
I know.
to dip it in something. Yeah, but how was it when you dated back in your time?
Me dating.
No, like with social media, did you have the pressures of social media? No, eh?
Because for me, I don't know, I can't remember, but I don't think I was too out there with social media, like with everything that I went through.
See,
and I think, yeah, she was.
Yeah, but we'll
But I
just
think-
take it back real quick.
Yeah. I think it was just for me, like if it wasn't for my brothers or my family, I think I would be that person. To be
Because
like,
our brothers are very like...
They're 2 out of how many siblings? How many of you guys?
9.
So they're like the last of 9 kids. So they're obviously gonna be like,
Yeah.
wanted it.
Yeah.
Our brothers like would tell us to tone it, you know, the fuck down. especially with me and my other sister. Not so much her. But you know.
Love you, Bill.
Yeah.
For me, I'm the type where I share it and then think about my like when I'm writing it, I'm in my feelings. And then as soon as I post it, I'm like, why did I do that? And delete it. And I mean, I did that a few days ago.
And that's okay. That's okay.
I mean, if some of you see
I
my
mean,
status.
like, if you have brothers like ours.
I always tell my husband, I'm like, man, I feel sorry for this generation because
Yeah, for real.
this generation, I feel like when we used to fight back in the days, you fight, you don't talk for like a day or two, you get over it. This generation, you fight today, you break up, it's all over, you know, internet, and it's like blown out of proportion, and family members get involved, and it's just so unnecessary. Like the drama is real this time, you know, like it's so real. Oh my gosh, but seriously, the love that we got the first video, like I had my family members, shout out, they were hitting me up, they're like, oh my gosh, they were giving me topics, but some of the topics are a bit like, you know, we just won't get into it right now, but
we will
eventually, but it's a bit obviously of a touchy subject to do with back home. This is obviously a great platform for open discussions and for you guys to like, you know, sort of poke at our brains and see what we think, you know, whether you care or not. But apart from us obviously being, you know, funny and we stuff our faces because we love to eat, we want to talk about what's, you know, what we want to talk about. Yeah. Oh my gosh, and the list of foods that we want to go through, guys.
Ow.
Guys.
Like this was just one of the.
This was hard, mama, to just decide because we're like, hey, what about this? No, what about that? Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. I want to try the ice cream though, but
I'm glad we did this one because it's.
When people are like, how do you eat prawn? Guys, we eat it.
Why do you do that?
This is the juice, man.
Yeah, please suck this one.
Are you kidding?
I know.
Bro, I don't even care for the juice, so I just eat the meat, like.
Yeah. That's like the best.
Yeah, the crunch and everything.
Wait, what is this? Just the salad? And the...
It's two different. It's two different salads. Yeah.
That's why there's 2 spoons.
2 different salads, bro. But you mix it. It's okay. It's your dish.
No. Wait.
You
like,
tell Holy
because it was
Wait,
all.
can we just hear this crunch? Wait, hold on. Let's just.
I feel like it's a done deal. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yes.
And this spring roll is so good. Like the crunchiness and everything.
You go, girl.
The feeling.
Chili. I don't have chili as often as this, but this crab.
Yes.
The spice in it is, but I love it,
That's
man.
nice.
It's so
No, even
good.
on the pork too.
Oh my god.
So,
Oh my gosh, like someone said, can you guys try a vegetarian dish? Shout out to my girl, Bella. Yeah.
Bella?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
She's like, can you try something vegetarian? I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
We
There's a few. Yeah.
vegetarian.
Like, get the veggie burger from Hungry Jack's. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So, man.
Yeah, but veggie food is actually really good.
Tasty as.
But I'm saying that the women in our family can cook, right? Seriously.
I mean,
so
do we
blessed.
look malnourished? No. We look very satisfied. I know right now I'm satisfied. And I didn't cook this. So the Thai people, you guys are blessed. Oh my gosh, yeah, you know what? We went, like my husband and I went to Thailand. Went for a wedding. Happy anniversary to the laddies. We went to Thailand. Oh my gosh, the street food is as tasty as you can imagine and full of spice. And they literally are cooking on the back of their carts, like their homemade carts that they have. They have like the frying, they made raw chili, like dipping sauce. They made it from scratch. They just like smashed everything. Oh my gosh, Thailand food, like this is great, but if you have Thailand food in Thailand, oh. And I had fish every day, and my fish like only cost like $3 a full fish. You guys went to Bali, yeah?
Bali, yeah.
God.
Even Bali street food is really good, and I feel sorry for them because that's basically what they live in.
That's their life.
That was their. Yeah.
I'm still hungry.
No, I'm taking one today.
I
haven't even tried the crab.
I think because I've been waiting
How
for
do you
this
say
for a
crab
long
in
time.
Fijian?
That like,
Gari. Insert emoji.
Gari.
Gari.
I was so confident to my mom earlier. I said, Mom, look, I think you like this restaurant. They got Ngara. But she was like, what's Ngara? I'm so sorry. I don't mean to offend anyone.
We should do one of those ones like
One fire, man. One fire.
we should do that challenge, or is it even a challenge? Like when you have to like say words in like say a sentence in your language.
We should do that on Fiji language.
Fiji Day. Oh.
Fiji Day.
Oh. Yeah, whatever.
I'm confident.
I can't speak. I sound like
even though I got the word crab wrong.
Yeah,
she's confident for saying Gara.
But I can, out of the 3 girls, speak Fiji.
Yeah.
This trick of me hasn't even happened.
Out of us 3, the sisters, like me, her, and Sana, she, like I don't want to be.
Everyone was pretty shocked when I started speaking Fiji. I'm like, wow, she sounds really good. Like, you know, do I
can't speak Fijian. I can understand it, but I can't speak.
But me, when I get angry, I start swearing in Fijian like I know what I'm saying, but I don't. I'm just gonna put that out there.
No. All my life, my parents spoke to me Fijian, and I try. My mom, now that I'm getting older, try to make me. Is that even? Do I know how to speak English, Mom? She tries to make me speak with her when we're talking. Is it spicy for you? You're not gonna eat it?
No,
I'll eat it. Yeah, you gonna eat it? Oh, you don't like spicy?
It's hitting so many
spots.
All up in there.
This is crab, y'all. This is.
Like, crab is nice.
Look at it. Like.
The way they cooked it.
So
even
good,
the shell is like.
The shell.
Giving me a life.
Chilo.
As I got older, my mom tries to make me talk it a lot more with her. So when it's me and her one-on-one, I feel confident because she just corrects me as we're going. Yeah. But to speak publicly, when I see Fijian on the street and they're like, and I'm like, g'day.
I know, as soon as they talk Fijian to you and you talk Aussie to them, they're just like...
No, like, okay, to be honest, like, I go as far as, like, Istanbula. I'm like, you know, ik marami ve. Oh, you know, my go. And they're like, okay, see ya. Like, don't even get me to say, I can't
say long words. Like, I get mixed up with long words.
Like, see, even if I was meant to be saying, like, where you from, like, what village, how would I say that?
Like, I can't say 20 in Fijian. I always get mixed up. It's like a tongue twister.
And then I say 21.
Don't even ask me.
Ruasaga Vuli.
Just because your name is Fully, don't come and bully here. You Fully. No, what do you say? Like, so when you say it, like you speak and you're like, oh.
No, I can't.
Basui, like that.
I can't even say that.
Look, I can't even diss her because I was just the same.
No, but see, you can say it. I can't even say what you just said.
What did she say?
I'm in Marama.
Like, I'm from... Yeah. When you fire, man.
No, I can't. It's just, I sound like a... What do they say?
So they're from... Wanimbuka. And I'm from Russia.
What?
Yes.
Really?
You know, I swear this girl here, I've known her for like the longest time. And every time I say I'm from somewhere, she's like, wait, what? Wait, what? But I'm from here.
When you talk to Vilo.
Oh my God. Hey, you still got baby brain.
If anyone knows me, I'm just something else.
That you are.
I just had this conversation with her like literally last month. Remember in church, you're like, wait, what? Are we related? Bye. I just cannot even deal.
That's offensive. Like, I don't even why.
Are you related to her for real though?
I was just about to say something.
Cause I feel like she's gonna. I feel like she's like. Oh my god. Oh god. Yeah, we really did not plan to wear black, but
I know.
this is when you know it's gonna go down. Down, down. We're like. Oh my god.
But did we even finish the topic?
I felt like, you know, we just went from...
Look, you win some, you lose some. At the end of the day, it's life. Cut it short. There you go. Not do.
You know, both my parents are like, Luvengo, vamalo chico. Think of the kids. You know, they're like, you know, that conversation.
That's
you know?
exactly what mom says.
And then my dad, so my dad loved him to death. My dad was like, you know, baby, look after my others. He calls all my kids his others. The others meaning namesake. And then I was like, yeah, Dad, you know what? Like, we might have another two. No, don't stop there. Look after my others now that you have in front of you. And I said, but Dad, I've always wanted 6 kids. Eh? Oh, okay, have 7 because that's God's number. That's what he said.
You know what?
I was like, wait, what? It's from 6 to 7. Yeah, no. The crab is too.
Oh my god.
Are you being for real?
Well, I didn't know I was eating all the chili. I thought it was the...
I'm gonna try and maintain this channel because obviously we love to be an entertainment. We love to just do what we do. Yeah, but we thank you guys. 10 out of 10 out of all of us.
Yeah.
You know, keep on watching. Next week we'll have a new video coming out. We don't know what we're doing. Seriously, you guys have given us so many so many sort of styles of food that we need to try. So as of now, just hold off on your recommendation, because we need to get the coin.
Yeah, the coin.
And
especially when we're trying to lose weight.
Literally, we're going to be like, keresoli. So like, share, and subscribe. Peace.
Bye, guys.